Hey, what's up, everyone? My name is Austin, and I have been with Hyros for about 5 years, almost since the beginning. I was probably like the seventh person that they originally hired, and I am going to be making the Hyros Apex Masterclass. And just wanted to give first just like a rundown of everything inside Hyros, some of the best benefits, some of the best things that you can pretty much utilize at your disposal so that you can scale your business, so that you can get more leads or calls or sales, and also how to optimize your data. So just want to give you like a rundown right here. Let's start. So first thing to take note of, definitely inside Hyros, is the dashboards. Okay, you can pretty much make any sort of KPI metric dashboard view that you want inside here. Okay, we can make organic tracking templates. We can make source stat tracking templates. We can create like anything. We can name anything that we want. So paid ads as an example, and then boom. So like it would just like automatically create that. We can do this for Snapchat, Bing. We can do it for Facebook, Google, Pinterest, anything that we want. We can see all of our metrics, and we can edit any of these metrics to fit our KPI needs so that we can scale our business. Okay, what this is going to do more than anything is give you a bird's eye view of what's going on inside your business. This is going to save you time more than anything else. Okay, there's a lot of cool customizable things that you can do with these dashboards. I'll delve into that in other videos, but this right here is definitely noteworthy with Hyros. Second thing is the reporting area. So this is pretty much like the bread and butter of where you would probably make decisions for your company so that you can scale it. So we have different levels of attribution. So like last click, first click, scientific. Last click just means the last source gets the credit for the sale. First click, first source gets the credit for the sale. And then scientific is kind of like a combination of those two, last click and first click. Depends on the average time frame that it takes for someone to purchase from you. Right? So if I generate a report as an example and I set it to scientific and I have like a 30, 15, 10, 5 or 1 day attribution time frame, right? If I set it to 10 days, if a customer purchases within 10 days of seeing the first source, Hyros will attribute the sale to the first source. If they purchase after 10 days of seeing the first source, Hyros will attribute the sale to the last source. So this is really useful if you have customers that are seeing like a Facebook ad, then a Google ad, then an organic source, etc. Right? And we can basically customize reports to do whatever we want, really. Okay, so like we can set the date range. We can click on advanced options. We can prioritize paid sources, look at all sources, prioritize organic sources, only view organic, only paid traffic if we want. We can include no sources. So this is kind of good to actually do. Like if you generate a report inside Hyros and you are generating your no sources, you can look inside each one of those no sources and look at the click history. And then we can kind of decipher like where they might be coming from. Are they missing a parameter somewhere? Are they coming from Google Organic or Yahoo or Bing or DuckDuckGo, search browsers, right? We can investigate that stuff and then set tracking up for that in the future so we track it next time, okay? Optimize report, that right there is just basically turning on active ad sets versus inactive ad sets. So like if you turn it on, you're only looking at active ad sets inside the report. If you turn it off, you're looking at active ad sets and then previously inactive ad sets for the selected time frame that you're looking at, right? Ignore recurring sales, we can do that. There's a lot to go inside there, but we can pretty much create reports and then based on that, we can put in any metric that we want up to and including creating custom metrics, which I'll totally show you guys how to do. Okay, so that right there is the reporting. Then the sales data, this is basically where all the sales, all the subscriptions, all the leads, all the calls, everything is pretty much right here centrally inside Hyros, right here. So sales data, this area right here, and then you can look up any call, lead, or sale just by searching like their email, their IP address, their order, etc. Right? We can export sales, we can import sales or leads or sources or whatever. There's a lot of customizable ability with Hyros. I would say that you get choice with Hyros. That's like the main thing is you get choice on what you want to do. We can save reports, we can create custom reports, save those reports, name them a specific report, and then we can go back to that save report, and the only thing we got to do is just change the date range, all right, to view new data for that type of report. So you can get really creative with Hyros, okay? Auto remarketing, new feature with Hyros, super awesome. If your customers land on specific pages or do this or that, and like let's say they opt in, but don't book the call, right? You can tell Hyros that if they don't book a call, send them an automated email using artificial intelligence, right? So it's really cool. Really good stuff, guys. Tracking right here. This is where all your sources, this is where the Hyros Universal Tracking script would be. This right here is where we can create URL rules for like tracking organic sources and stuff like that. And then also, we can send all of this data back to the ad platforms as an offline conversion to train your pixel. We can send data to a new Hyros conversion pixel, or we can send it to your existing pixel. It's totally up to you. Again, choice is the name of the game with Hyros, guys. Okay, and then setup and docs. This is really useful. I would highly recommend that you guys take advantage of this area, because right here is everything that there is to know about Hyros, okay? And the man himself, Alex Becca. Yeah, like you can type in any keyword here. Like as an example, a lot of people love the Chrome extension. So if you just type in Chrome, set it up and using the Hyros Chrome extension, you can view the data right inside Ads Manager, okay? For Bing, for Facebook, Google, LinkedIn, Pinterest, TikTok, Twitter, Snapchat, whatever you want, okay? So definitely take advantage of that. There's also trainings inside here. But when you got me, all you need is, you know, yours truly to train you. Yeah, like that right there is just kind of like a rundown of everything inside Hyros. And then below this video is going to be a link on how to start setting Hyros up. So I'm going to do step 1, and then we're going to do step 2, step 3, 4. Before you know it, you guys are going to be like just Hyros masters, and you're going to be scaling your business, making more money for yourself, for your clients, etc. Super happy to be with you guys on this journey. Thank you so much, and I hope you have all a great, fantastic rest of your day.